So, Chels, how are you and Oscar doing?
Things have been going well. But some of my friends just haven't gotten used to the idea of us being together yet. A few of them feel like I should just date white guys because of my past experiences.
No, what happened in your past?
I had 2 different experiences, both with the same outcome. They both used me. In college, I was seeing this football player that I began to tutor to keep him eligible.
Wait, who?
Mark?
Mark the
Hill?
senior? Oh.
I know. He was dumb as rocks, but he was so charming. He had a lot of promise in football, too. And it made me feel really special. And I got really comfortable with him, and he started staying with me, and then things went south. And I realized that he was using me. Get the fuck off me! You would think that after I caught him fooling around that I would leave him alone until he told me that he needed to pass his exam to stay eligible to play in the bowl game, and I took his test for him.
Chels, no you didn't.
I did.
Chels!
I'm not done. A week after the game, the athletic director and the dean called me to the athletic department, and they knew that we had cheated on the exam. Long story short, I got kicked out of school for the semester.
What happened to him?
He got kicked out too.
See? That's why he busted his knee.
Served a dash right.
So what was your other experience like?
He was a very bright and handsome Ivy Leaguer from Columbia. Yeah. When I moved out here, I didn't know anybody, and I was still filling out the city. And he introduced himself, and he seemed really nice. He didn't actually live in the building. He was leaving a friend's apartment. But we talked for a little bit in the lobby. He asked me out on a date. Went well. We went on more. And he would take me to all sorts of places in Harlem and Brooklyn. And after my last boyfriend, I put a bit of a wall up. But the more I hung out with him, the more I began to open back up again. And he introduced me to this culture that I was completely not used to. It was really cool. Until one night we were in Harlem for drinks, and this woman and her friend come out of nowhere.
Oh, hell no. A white bitch? Who is this?
Who is this, and why is she asking me who I am?
I'm his fiance. So again, I'll ask you, who is this?
Are you engaged?
It's not.
So you don't know if you engaged?
Oh!
You need to beat both of their asses.
No, I didn't know he was engaged. I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna go home.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's messed up. And even after that, you still find yourself with a black man?
What can I say? I can't help myself.
So what do your parents think?
Growing up, my parents were never racist. But they would never like the idea of me dating a black guy. But, you know, as long as whoever I dated treated me well, they would approve. Plus, I find black guys attractive. And Oscar isn't like the other 2 I dated before. He really cares. He treats me really well. And interracial dating is common. You see it all over the city. But there's still a few people that don't believe in it. Some of my closest friends and family are completely against it. And I can tell when we're walking down the street how some people will stare and look. Black people, white people. But mostly black women stare. But I don't really let it get to me because I love this man.
And you shouldn't let it bother you.
Even before I started dating Oscar, black guys have always looked at me differently than white guys do. White guys just don't show interest in me the same way black guys do.
Chelsea, they don't show any interest in me either, so.
Honestly, some white guys even lose interest in me because I've dated black guys.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know, it's weird. But with some white guys, not all, as soon as I mention that I've dated a black guy, they have this very visceral reaction to it. It's like a mixture of intimidation and disgust, honestly.
What, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I know. And it always becomes this identifying factor. Like, just because I've dated a black guy, suddenly that's all I'm interested in, when that's not necessarily true. It just so happens the guys that I connect with to the point of wanting to build a relationship just happen to be black.
See, what frustrates me is that white women are held as some sort of trophy for black men, like black women aren't enough.
Right, no, I've noticed that too. And I don't know why that is. Seriously, I wonder why black guys are so infatuated with white girls. Like, what is it about white women? What do white women do for black men that black women don't? All Oscar says that he just doesn't date black women.
Hey man, Oscar got himself a snow bunny.
Man, with all the black sisters in this city, you couldn't find one?
At least one. Yo, she must be doing some freaky shit. You know, black chicks don't do half the stuff they do.
You know.
I'm just not into them anymore.
What's wrong with them?
What's right with them?
Uh-oh. Beside the fact that a black woman won't let a black man be a man when he needs to be. Shit, we all know that's an issue.
We live in a capitalistic society.
There we go.
Black women are more capitalistic than everyone else nowadays. They're more concerned with security and income rather than being in love.
And white women aren't.
Man, black women have this perception of what a black man should be and do. They have this idea of what they want in a man that's far-fetched, making them pretty damn demanding.
Man, you drag the Kool-Aid. You're gonna have to break this shit down to me.
Yeah, please do. All right. When a brother has all the major qualities, such as caring and being supportive, that still doesn't outweigh how much money he makes. If his salary isn't where she'd like for it to be, he's no good.
Hey man, he got a point.
Man, that ain't even half of it. You remember Yolanda?
Yeah.
I do.
Shorty that went to Emory.
Went to Emory. Yeah.
Now, she was official.
Hey, she was official.
Whatever happened to her?
She moved back to Atlanta.
Because of your ass.
A.O. because of your ass.
Nah, she wasn't supportive of her brother pursuing his acting career. Man, she didn't feel like it was a secure source of income or something she could build a future with.
Who was?
Man, she couldn't see us long term.
Okay. So Yolanda wasn't supportive.
Right.
But with all the fine sisters in this city, you couldn't find one that is?
A.O. at least one?
Man, I'm starting to think it's you and not them.
Nah, bruh.
Man, there's so many Bettys and Corettas and Ruby D's.
Oh, even Michelle Obama.
My man.
Man, I want a woman to support me when I'm at my worst as much as when I'm at my best. That's important to me.
That's fair.
Man, I have a laundry list of reasons why I don't date them anymore.
Date them.
Those are the main two.
Man, we just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Man, there are a lot of interracial couples in the NY. Black women can find a man that has a suitable income, and a brother can find a woman that's supportive, as well as a freak in the bed that allows a man to be a man.
Hey man, my mama told my black ass, she white, she ain't right.
My man.
Set your ignorant ass down.
Hey man, I'm just keeping it 100.
See, I still think that black women are looking for love in their relationships. I mean, we desire it just as much as anyone else.
Yeah.
And I don't see an issue with wanting a man to be financially stable before committing to him. No, black women just want a man who's financially stable as she is or better. You know, we were taught to be self-sufficient. And it's not that we don't believe in a man's dreams, but Chelsea, it's hard to commit to a man who's unable to reciprocate the type of support that we're looking for, you know?
Yeah.
And that support could mean financial, it could mean emotional, it goes both ways. No?
I agree.
And one of the dramatic characteristics of the psychedelic experience is being with another person and suddenly seeing the ways in which they are like you, not different from you, and experiencing the fact, well,
I need you just as much as you need me. So let's get together, baby. Let's get together. I'm saying I need you just as much as you need me. So let's get together, baby. Let's get together.